welcome to NGW High Voltage. I am the camera guy, and here with me is Scott Cross. And Scott, what's that saying under your name there? Visit 12squirrel.com.
Well, everybody's saying, the 1-2 squirrel thing to me. So you know what? I got a website. So now it's 12squirrel.com. So everybody needs to come visit me on my website.
All right, and what's on your website, Scott?
They would have to go see. I'm not going to give it away for free.
We got the infamous Dardar in the chat already saying she's kind of dying laughing over here, so give her a minute and she'll talk smack.
Okay. She must already been to the website, so,
all right, see, I'm going to have to check after the show, see what this is all about, because Scott Cross having a website, that might just be a little bit of breaking news.
Well, could be. I mean, could it?
I
don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, do you want to be breaking news?
I mean, it could. I mean, might as well. Perfect time.
Well, here you go, Scott.
There we go.
Take it away.
What am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing here.
You're doing breaking news about your website, Scott.
Everybody gives me, like I said, I just want people to visit my website. It's just 12squirrel.com. That's it. I mean, that's all they got to do.
Pretty simple, I guess.
It's as simple as can get. I mean, they're always saying that I'm always looking for squirrels. So, they just need to visit my website, I guess. I mean, I know Dardar's been there quite a few times, I guess. She's laughing.
It looks like she's saying that she's dying. That was too funny. So, so we're assuming, Dardar, that you. I
don't know.
Right,
I just want to say, last week you had Curtis Payne on here,
Yeah.
And, I'm so glad that Curtis Payne and PYT stepped up and is now going to take care of Deonte and make sure Deonte Estoy gets to the shows. Because, Curtis Payne said, he was going to take Deonte to the show, right? Well, I talked to Deonte, and Deonte said he didn't know where Curtis lived. So I went ahead and gave him his Curtis Payne's address. So okay, just in case if he gets lost or he loses that, I gave him Nikki Monroe's address. I gave him Tobias Storm's address. I gave him Playboy Double H's address. I even gave him Dardar's address. So he should get to the show now.
Can't be doing that, Scott. People have to say that they're gonna help Deonte out.
I'm glad that they're helping Deonte out. I'm glad PYT is stepping up. I mean, they got a lot to worry about at Forsaken, but you know what? At least Deonte will be there.
Yeah, I hope so. But you know what? Forsaken's next week, isn't it?
Yes.
But this weekend, there's another big show going on.
Yeah.
And that's going to be MMWA Fright Night on 7th Street, taking place at the historic South Broadway Athletic Club in St. Louis, Missouri. And I know that you, unfortunately, haven't been able to make out to MMWA before, Scott.
Yes.
But we actually have 2 guests tonight, both from MMWA, and they're actually going to be facing each other this weekend.
Oh, that's going to get interesting.
Yeah, and, both of these guys are just absolutely impressive to me. They're both wonderful, top-tier competitors.
Okay.
I mean, let's go with a little bit over some of it, and let's see. First off, we have Zulu, who's been 13 years in pro wrestling. He was initially trained by Johnny Courageous in 2011. MMWA Tag Team Champion twice, MMA Junior Heavyweight Champion, and PWE Cruiserweight Champion. And a little bit of fun fact about him is he grew up singing, dancing, and acting. Tonight we also have Deonte 808, who's been 8 months pro wrestling, current MMWA Junior Heavyweight Champion and current MMWA Tag Team Champion. I think we just saw both of those titles listed, didn't we, Scott?
I think so. Yeah.
And a little bit of a fun fact about Deonte here. Oh, so you can get that banner out of the way. He sings and produces music, and he's created theme songs for other wrestlers.
Okay.
So, what do you say, Scott? Should we go ahead and bring on our guests?
Well, they're not here to see us, so let's go right ahead.
I don't think so. Everybody, please help us in welcoming Jonathan Zulu and Deonte 808. Let's put you gentlemen up in the positions of honor. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
It is wonderful having you here tonight. I mean, both of you gentlemen are actually going to be facing each other this Saturday.
Yes, sir.
That's correct. That's correct.
And I understand that you two have actually faced each other before in Arnold. Is that correct?
That is
It
correct.
is, yes.
I wasn't able to be there for that match. Was it a straight up one-on-one?
Yes, it was. I mean, unless you include the dog pound, but it was one-on-one.
Yeah, Jonathan Zulu is a member of the Dog Pound.
Representing.
I love that shirt.
You got to get one. Everyone should get one.
Nah, I don't like it.
No one likes you.
Why don't you like that shirt? That's a great shirt. So I've only been at MMWA since about the beginning of the year. So my first question is really for Mr. Zulu. In that, how did the Dog Pound come about?
Well, after Wilder and myself lost the MMWA Tag Team Championships towards the end of last year, we were approached by Moondog for a proposition. He was wanting to put together a team to take over MMWA, lead us into a new age. He saw something in us, and we accepted the offer. Later on down the line, after I had a complete and utter like knuckle balls to the wall brawl with Jared Meyer, formerly known as Frodo the Ghost, then we saw something in him too. We saw that he had that dog in him, and the offer was extended to him as well, and he accepted.
So you guys constantly looking to recruit new members?
I mean, we're always looking out to see who has that dog in him.
And Deonte, you're currently one half of the MMWA Tag Team Champions with the Muddy Mauler.
Fake champs.
Correct.
What was that?
Fake champs. Fake champs.
Fake champs.
Yes,
why are they fake champs?
Muddy Mauler and Deonte 808 are fake champs. So let me tell you why. Neither one of those guys earned those tag team championships. Both of them were just handed them. See, Cardi Marty and Quest Parker won those tag team championships. And then Quest Parker left, and Cardi Marty needed a new partner. And he chose J-Mal Swag, Muddy Mauler. And then Cardi Marty got hurt. So Swag needed a new partner. And he just chose Deonte 808. Neither one of those guys earned those championships. But that's not even the worst part, guys. The part that pisses me off the most. After me and Wilder fought our asses off. I'm sorry. I don't even know if we can curse on this show. But we fought our butts off last year.
It's okay.
We fought hard to elevate the tag team division in MMWA. And these guys, after being handed these titles, they haven't even defended them. That's why I call them fake champs. And the only reason that Deonte is the MMWA Junior Heavyweight Champion now is because when he hit his moonsault on my boy Wilder, his shin landed across his neck. So Wilder was more worried about breathing than kicking out. If you learned how to hit the move properly, then
I got the
It
pen.
worked. Yeah, it worked. We're not trying to kill each other. But you know what?
can't
You tried
call
to
me
kill
a
my
fake
boy
champ now.
last show. So I'm gonna make sure, since you said it worked, I'm gonna show you what works. I'm gonna show you what work is. So I'm gonna try to kill you this Saturday when I take that title, my MMWA Junior Heavyweight title, because I never got my dang rematch.
Too bad.
Because when I lost that MMWA title, another thing that pisses me off, man, y'all done just unleashed the beast. I'm utterly pissed. Like, I'm gonna let it all out tonight. Because when I lost that MMWA Junior Heavyweight Championship a few years ago, after defending that title month after month after month with a damn broken foot, representing that company, I was told that, oh, we don't give rematches. We don't give rematches. But since then, everybody and their dang mama gets a rematch. So you know what? I'm going to show everybody how much dog is in this Black Panther this Saturday at Fright Night, because I'm taking that title from you. And that's the first of many titles that I'm taking. I'm tired of seeing everybody else that don't deserve it being double champs. I'm tired of seeing everybody else get handouts. When I work my ass off, when I'm the champion of the people, every night, every show, the people are chanting Zulu. We want Zulu. Well, I'm going to give them what they want.
Oh, you already have quite a few supporters in the chat here, Zulu. You have Joe Prisvalle go Team Zulu. A. Jameson go Zulu.
You don't even know how to spell Zulu. He called you Zulu.
Bay Kavi saying preach Zulu. That is a very, very passionate position that you're coming from.
I meant every word.
But the interesting thing to me, though,
you can live up to it.
On Deonte's side, is that you're tag team partners with the Mighty Mauler, but you two always seem to be having some form of friction between you.
Look, Mauler's the vet, so I'm very new in this game. Sometimes I don't do things the way they should, and he just reminds me how they should be done. It's not friction. It's just miscommunication, and we always get it settled, which is why we're still the champions. So
it's easy to be the champions when you don't defend them. Y'all should be stripped of those titles.
That's not on me. So, and if we were to, we would still be champs. So, which is why I took your tag partner's belt.
All right. And in a couple days, I'll be taking that title back, and it'll be coming right back to the dog pound.
We'll see.
We will.
So, how long were you tag team champions, Mr. Zulu?
During this most recent reign, I think Wilder and I were champions for about 6 or 7 months.
That's quite a reign.
It was.
What's up, Eddie?
We got Bay saying, well, this is a bunch of savagery that I'll sadly miss. I guess Benny isn't going to be available to be at the show, but yeah, it's going to be a heck of a night.
It's a shame. Shame you won't be there. You're going to miss a beating.
It's a shame you won't see Zulu lose after all this passion he got.
All right. In your dream, Deonte. Why don't you make us another hit that nobody's ever heard of?
Oh, they heard it when I took Wilder's title.
Okay.
They'll hear it again when I defended against you.
Yeah, they'll hear it when the dog pound reigns supreme this Saturday, because I'm not the only one with a title match. My boy Jared going up for the Tony Costa Legacy Championship, and the Wilder going against the Demon Cayman for the Heavyweight Championship. I think it's time for the dog pound to take over.
I disagree.
Yeah, you'll just have to recapture those tag titles then, won't you?
That's it. We'll have all the gold.
Well, not all the gold.
When we get those tag team titles.
Well, Saturday hasn't happened yet, so
Not that.
slow your roll.
Oh, you shut your mouth.
Now, Deonte, Zulu's been around since 2011. Is that correct, sir?
That's when I first started training. Yeah, the summer of 2011.
And Deonte, you've been pro for 8 months now, so less than a year. Are you worried about Zulu's experience versus your experience, and that you might try to pull out a trick that he's already been seen a couple times? And of course, he's also being mentored by the St. Louis Independent Wrestling Hall of Famer Moondog.
For sure.
Roof.
He does have that advantage, but considering the one match we have had, I beat him. I'm not too worried. I mean, again, I've been only wrestling 8 months, and I've done things that many people could dream of. I'm a double champion. I've already proved myself. So now I'm just going to continue to prove myself since I'm still being underestimated. He called me a fake champ like 8 times already in this interview. So I'm going to show him a fake champ. So I'm not worried at all. And I got my boy Muddy with me. He's been wrestling just as long, if not as long, as Zulu. So I got some experience on my side as well.
Yeah, I know all about Swag. I done beat him many a times. Actually, I don't think Swag has ever beat me.
Hey, but he got my back. He's had my back since I took the tag titles, since I took Wilder's title. So he's doing something right.
I guess both of y'all doing something right. I don't know who y'all bending over for to just get handed these opportunities and championships. I'm just saying. Because I just don't understand why the guys who are going out there month after month, putting in the work, aren't getting these opportunities. Doesn't make sense to me. But it's about to change. Best believe that.
But we'll see.
It definitely is. Time for a new era in MMWA.
You're looking at it, the new era. 11 years, that's not new. That's not the new era.
Oh yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Because there's been a guard above us that just has refused to go away. But there's finally a crack in it. And the dog pound is going to seize on this opportunity.
Okay.
You got to sit back and wait your turn, youngster.
My turn is now.
We'll see about that. Easy to say that when you've been handed these titles. It's okay. Sit on that throne of lies.
Call it what you want.
All right, let's give it back to the host. I know you guys got some questions.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's go back. You go back further, in your career, Zulu, than you do. So let's both questions for both of you guys. What made you want to be a professional wrestler? What was there a match? Was there a moment? What made you decide that this is what you want to do? Get in professional wrestling?
Well, it all goes back to my father. He was a very big fan of boxing and karate, Bruce Lee, combat sports in general. So I grew up watching those things with him. And then one day while scrolling through television with one of my sisters, came across wrestling. I didn't know it was wrestling at the time. I just saw 2 guys fighting. One of those guys ended up being The Rock. And I was like, oh, no, go back to that channel. I just saw some guys in the ring boxing. I thought it was boxing. But no, I saw it and was instantly hooked and started watching every Monday after that. But the match, I think, that really, drove it home that this is what I love, and what made it become a passion of mine ever since was Bret Hart versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania. And the moment where Bret Hart has him in the sharpshooter and all the blood's just dripping down Austin's face and he refuses to give up. And that just has stuck with me ever since. And, Stone Cold being my favorite wrestler. And that moment is something that I try to, embody in my matches, like that never give up attitude. But no, that's definitely what makes me, fall in love with wrestling and want to do this.
All right. What about you, Deonte?
So I've always liked wrestling, like since I was a kid. I was introduced to it through the video games, actually. So I've always been like a very big gamer growing up. Um, a couple years ago, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do after high school, and nothing was like really ringing a bell for me, like nothing that I genuinely had an interest in. Um, until I just saw wrestling on Twitter. I hadn't watched it in like a couple years at this point. I saw it on Twitter, and it just caught my attention. I was like, wow, like I didn't even know like WWE was still a thing. Like I was very out of touch with it. But seeing it just kind of reignited that same interest I had as a kid. So I just decided to uh, look into like training schools. I didn't even know if it was that easy to just, apply and you try out. And I found Dynamo Pro Wrestling. Um, I was invited to come down and train and or try out for an opportunity to train. And yeah, they gave me a chance, and the rest is history. I've been going since then. I've been training for about a year now, and I made my debut in January. So it's a growing passion that I lost touch with, but I'm back in now.
And we actually also have a question for you from one of our live viewers, Mr. Benny Cavini, saying, Zulu, and I guess Deonte, if there was one person you'd both want to face off that isn't on the indie scene that's alive or dead, who would it be?
That isn't on the indie scene.
It isn't yet. It isn't on the indie scene, whether
So what
alive.
does that mean? Like just WWE or
No,
is
it said
that
anyone alive or dead.
okay?
If I could have a match with anyone alive or dead, it would have to be Eddie Guerrero. I think that's quite fitting since it was just his birthday, and I'm glad you asked that question since he was been on my mind. But no, I definitely would love the opportunity to have wrestled Eddie Guerrero. He's actually one of my biggest in-ring inspirations when it comes to studying tape. He's one of the guys that I go to most often. So yeah, definitely him.
Nice. I would have to say, probably Minoru Suzuki. I don't watch like a lot of Japanese wrestling, but he's one of the ones that I did find through Twitter when I um found wrestling again a couple years ago, and I was just like captivated. I'm like I didn't know it can get this brutal. But I mean, I've watched like a bunch of his matches since discovering him a couple years ago, and yeah, that's a dream of mine to not only to wrestle in Japan, but to wrestle somebody like him. I think he's retired now or something, but that would be pretty cool.
I find it interesting that you just straight up go for one of the scariest guys in professional wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's a dream. That's definitely a dream, if anything.
He's one of those guys that doesn't seem to care about who you are. He just wants to punish you.
Yeah.
And we also have Marcellus Knight in the chat saying, words of advice for 808. You know what they say about backing an animal into a corner?
I don't know, actually.
Well, you're gonna find out.
I might need a reminder.
You're gonna get many reminders this Saturday. You said you wanted a match like one with Suzuki. You're gonna get it Saturday. You're gonna get lit up. Worse than you ever been lit up before. I hope you're ready for a fight.
I'm ready for a fight, all right.
All right.
So, and you're introduced, Mr. Zulu, you are introduced in the ring as the Black Panther of St. Louis.
That's correct. Black Panther Blue.
Black Panther Blue. How did you come up with that moniker?
Well, since I started wrestling, I've always called myself the Black Panther, Jonathan Zulu. So not just because of T'Challa and Marvel. That wasn't even like the Marvel Cinematic Universe wasn't even a thing back in 2011 when I first started. But I always liked the character. But then again, I always liked the actual historical Black Panthers. So I figured I would throw a little homage into both of those, my nerdy and historical side, and call myself the Black Panther Jonathan Zulu. And throughout the years, and the performances that I've put on and gaining the respect of the fans, and becoming the champion of the people, I just added the of the Lou part because everybody in the Lou loves your boy Jonathan Zulu. I am the Black Panther of the Lou.
And Deonte, sir, for you, you go by Deonte 808. What's the significance of the 808, if I can ask?
Yeah, so like my fun facts that you listed, I make music. So that's like I would say my first passion. I've always loved music. I've been making music since I was 15, 16 years old. An 808 is like a low vibrational, it's like a powerful sub bass. And basically I just kind of wanted to bring that to wrestling. Like they always say who you are in wrestling is who you are in real life, but times 10. So I am music. Like that's all I do. So I want to bring that power that from my music to the ring. So that's what the 808 is.
Okay. So I always ask random questions. I mean, I'm not too familiar with you guys in MMWA. Look, unfortunately, with my job, I can't be over in St. Louis at 7, 8 o'clock at night when you got to be at work at 11. So
Understandable.
unfortunately, I can't make it to the shows, but I'm not too familiar with MMWA guys. But is there anybody in MMWA that, like I said, I don't know you guys' history, but is there anybody in MMWA that you have not gotten in the ring with, or you would like to get in the ring with again one more time?
Yeah, for me, like I'm very new there. I just debuted there in May, so there's a lot of guys I haven't wrestled. I would really like to get in the ring with Ricky Cruz. Like since I've been there, I really see him as like a locker room leader of sorts. I haven't really had a lot of interaction with him, but just the way that he carries himself in the locker room, I would like to see how that translates in the ring against me. That would be pretty fun. I feel like I can learn a lot of things from him. So that would be a really nice challenge.
As for me, I'm thinking of the roster. I think I might have wrestled everyone on the roster at some point or another. But the one that I haven't wrestled in an MMWA ring would be none other than Slammer. And Slammer, I think me and Slammer could have a very, let's say, unique match for Slammer at least. I think I could have Slammer's best match of his entire career, to be honest. But we'll see if the fates ever align, and we'll face each other in the square circle of life in MMWA.
Now we have Dardar with a follow-up question. Now, Dardar is PYT's #1 fan. So, of course, Dardar is going to ask, what about Playboy Double H, the best in MMWA?
Wait a minute. No, actually, I didn't even think about PYT. I haven't wrestled PYT. So, no, actually, yeah, I guess you could say them.
Well, the problem with PYT is when you take on one, you take on all of them. They like to play the number.
Do you see this? Do you see the pack? Do you see the dog pound?
I'm quiet.
I ain't worried. We ain't worried.
With the dog pound, I can't handle another faction.
We ain't worried.
I'm burnt
and that's
out.
the good thing prepared with PYT is you always got to bring backup because they always bring backup. So
we ain't scared. I'm definitely not scared. Big ain't scary. I've been fighting people bigger than me my whole life, so bring on all the PYT.
I'd like to see that PYT versus them. I'd like to see that. That'd be a match.
Yeah, that'd be great. But Playboy has a habit of trying to run wild over any promotion that he gets into.
Yeah,
they're trying to over here too.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I had
A Dog Pound member says that. Hey, I'm gonna be quiet.
I had somebody
I said they're trying to. I didn't say they are. So yeah, you need to be quiet. Go sit in the corner somewhere. Nobody's even talking to you.
Trying to as well for you guys. Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I had somebody asked me because I showed up in MMWA a few months after PYT got there, and I started at a New Genesis Wrestling in Muscuda, which PYT is present there, and I also work at IWA out in Mount Vernon, and PYT is very present out there. And then I show up in MMWA, and everybody just looks at me and goes, "Oh, are you just following PYT around?"
Well, are you?
And we have Marcellus Knight saying there will be a new member soon for you all to get in the ring with.
New member of PYT? Is that a spoiler?
I don't know anything about a new PYT member. Do you know anything about a new PYT member, Scott?
No, let me check my email. Hopefully not. Oh, I don't see anything. I don't know what he's talking about.
I think Marcellus Knight saying MMWA.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. We got to see. Show up, be prepared. You never know who's going to show up.
Well, Marcellus Knight's motto is show up and show out.
Yeah.
Well, my motto was be prepared. So I'm always prepared for anything. Like last month. Wasn't even supposed to be on the show. Next thing I know, I'm going up for the MMWA Heavyweight Championship. You always got to be ready.
Match.
Thank you.
And you pulled out a few what I like to call creative tactics during that match.
I mean, I had to. But if I had connected with my Pride Land kick, I'd be sitting here with that nice, pretty gold on my shoulder right now.
And Deonte, you had quite the match last month as well. As that's where you defeated Andrew Wilder, correct?
Correct.
So
Now,
go
ahead, Scott.
Okay, I was gonna ask a question for Zulu.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you prepare for a match that's spontaneous like that? You show up and you're not prepared for that kind of match, versus if you were known weeks ahead that you were facing for the MMWA Heavyweight Championship compared to the night of.
Well, like I said, I always try to be prepared. I always try to be ready. I train like I'm going up for a championship all the time. So, because I never know what's going to happen when I show up on a show, who's going to get hurt, who's not going to show up, and when I'm going to have to step up and show out, But if I had known that I was going up against Cayman, I definitely would have had some different strategies. I would have had more time to specifically prepare for him. It's not every day that you step into the ring with a demon and it's scary little child spraying a mist. I don't even know what's in that little thing.
Yeah, it's hard to prepare for somebody like that.
Now, each of you, we have Jerry Morgan in the chat saying, "What is in Kudas?"
Jerry Morgan sucks. That's the reason why you aren't on this show, Jerry. Nobody's thinking about you.
Oh. And we have the infamous Darter saying, "Hey, Zulu and Deonte, if you guys ever come to NGW, would you guys face the best Lightning Division champion, Preacher?"
Why did you have to start it?
Well, that's cool. Zulu is ready to face anybody and prepared to wrestle anywhere. My schedule in 2026 is looking mighty open. So let's book something. I think you just started something. And so let's see. Let's see.
Deonte, you think you'd look good with 3 titles?
I think that would be beautiful, actually. So yeah, and I just mentioned how I wanted to branch out and start working more places. So why not? I can always use more gold.
Yeah,
So
you're gonna
Jerry,
need more gold after this Saturday. He's gonna be losing one of those titles.
Jerry wanted to remind us that he is a 2-time guest on this show.
Yeah, yes, he is. And
Who
then,
cares? Who cares?
and I know that both of you have also worked up in CHWA, correct?
That is correct. Yes.
What's it like up there?
It's nice. A lot of the like newer talent there. I train with them, so it's always nice to kind of be in the same ring, with people that you train with. So, yeah.
Yes, the HWA is definitely the place to be if you want to see some of the youngest, freshest talent in the area. Got more passion and heart than anybody that I've ever been in the locker room with. And they put on some of the best damn matches. If you missed their show this past week, John Holt Yo, and you missed some of the matches of the year, especially the main event of night 1, Jalen Strong versus James Brady for the CWA Heavyweight Championship. That match
I guess
was
I agree with Zulu.
that match was fire. Not just as a worker, a wrestler, as a fan. That match could have been on TV anywhere. It was great. If you missed it, you missed one hell of a show, like I said. When it comes out on YouTube, they'll put it on YouTube. When they do yourself a favor. Watch the entire event, but specifically, watch that match.
Now, speaking of YouTube, have each of you studied some of your opponent's past matches to try and see, what you might be in for on Saturday? We'll start with you, Deonte.
I have actually. I actually do this often. I watch a lot of my opponent's past matches, which is why I've already beaten Zulu. I know how he operates. I know what he has in his pocket, so I'm not too worried about Saturday. So yeah, I do my homework. I'm very new in the game, so I'm never gonna approach it the wrong way.
Well, that's where you already approaching it the wrong way. Think you know me. I might have my 5 moves to doom, but if you've been studying, then you know that every single match I pull out something unique from all the others. So you never know what you're gonna be in the store for.
I'm ready for it.
All right.
We have Jerry Morgan still in the comments saying that match of the year coming Saturday, Jerry versus Ricky Cruz.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's got to be better than the 2 Zulu versus Ricky Cruz matches first.
That's going to be quite the thing to beat.
What you gotta say about that, Jerry?
But of course, I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to go out there and try and put on the match of the year yourselves.
No doubt about it. I think we can. It's definitely gonna be the beating of the year.
We have Phoenix Quinn, co-CEO of NGW Wrestling, saying that she'll be there on Saturday watching closely.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so co-CEO, maybe we should have a little talk after my match.
Yeah, I think you want to talk with the champ.
Especially after he talking to the champ. That's why I said we need to be having a talk after the match.
After I retain, I think she'll want to talk with me, yeah.
We have Benjamin Skull in the chat saying, well, hello to everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
And then we have Scott Cross's favorite person in the world, Donde Estoy, in the chat saying that he's sorry he's late and asking what he missed.
Missed a lot.
He misses like 90% of the show.
That's somebody that I don't think I don't think Donde would be able to make it to MMWA. the thing about Deonte, gentlemen, is he's got a good heart most of the time, but he's very easily confused. So if we tell him to go to St. Louis, Missouri, he'll head to, I don't know, St. Louis on the Mars.
What?
He just always finds a way to wind up in the entirely wrong place.
What no our truth?
Okay.
Yeah. And Jerry's still in chat saying, every match I'm in at MMWA Professional Wrestling is match of the night. Shouldn't be hard. I'll be beating Ricky Cruz Saturday, unlike Jonathan Zulu. Oh!
Man, that's funny as hell. How many times have we been on the same card? And how many times have I had match of the night? This boy must be crazy. Ask the fans. Ask the fans who asked match of the night.
Oh.
Well, speaking of fans, how do you guys? So you guys have your fans at St. Louis. Love you or hate you or whatever. They support
Dude's
you
got
guys.
fans all over the world, baby.
So how is it preparing for a place that you've never either wrestled in, or maybe the fans don't like you as much?
Well, I hardly ever walk into an arena that the fans don't like me, whether they know me or not. I don't know. It's just something about me that they gravitate to. But if for some reason they don't like me when I first come out, by the end of the night, the end of the match, they definitely change their minds, or at the very least, they respect me.
Yeah, I've only wrestled, like I said, 2 promotions so far, but I've been loved in both places. So I mean, we'll see once that happens. But yeah, by the end of the night, they'll love me as well. They love me at Broadway. They love me in Arnold. They love me in Illinois. They feel the music.
So another question for each of you that I like to ask all of our guests. What is your favorite maneuver to perform?
My favorite maneuver to perform is probably my Superman punch, because the way that I hit it, I can do it out of absolutely anywhere. It's such a, out of nowhere type of move that, I don't know, I just love hitting it. So powerful, knock him out. Something about punching some guy in the face. I just love it.
Deonte?
Might be time to add another tier. I agree, Marcellus. For me, I know a lot of people may assume it's probably the moonsault, but it's actually not. I really like doing my front flip clothesline. I think it's really fun. It always catches people off guard. They never see it coming. And plus, who do you know does a front flip clothesline? Like, come on now.
Okay.
And a follow-up, your least favorite maneuver to take.
Back body drops. I hate them. Always have.
Probably so far, Jerry Morgan's German suplex. It's brutal.
Oh. I have to admit, I've seen both of those maneuvers performed by those gentlemen up close. And one thing about back body drop, especially when it's performed by Ricky Cruz, you just get crazy height on that.
Way up there.
It doesn't matter who you are. Somehow Ricky Cruz just makes everybody almost touch the lights.
Every single time.
And when it comes to Jerry Morgan suplexes, honestly, they are a thing of beauty. But he is so quick with them.
Yeah.
You don't have time. I barely have time to prepare to press the shutter button. I don't know how anybody has time to prepare their body for taking that.
You hardly do. You just got to tense up and get ready.
Just got to go with the flow. Oh, this is happening about halfway through.
I mean, at that point, that's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
So how would each one of you describe your wrestling styles?
Definitely would say I'm a brawling high flyer. with a little bit of technicality in there.
I would say it's just high flyer for me. I don't do a lot of lifting moves and slams. I just try to use my speed, my agility to my advantage, and it's been working so far. But yeah, I would say high flyer.
Jerry, always the talker, who has a different description of your wrestling styles. Jerry says that your styles are crap.
There's a reason why the fans say Jerry Morgan sucks. That's all I'm saying.
On that.
He does try to sell that shirt that says Jerry is Broadway.
Yeah, I don't see any of those. I see a lot of Jerry Morgan sucks shirts. So
it's very interesting because I've seen him selling both, so he's getting both.
I mean, he's getting the money.
aisle.
At least he's getting his royalties, I guess. But he still sucks.
Oh. Now, there is a. I don't know if I've told either of you gentlemen here, but there is something special that we do like to do on High Voltage, and that is that we do like to play a game with our guests.
All right, I like games.
And we have a wonderful game that we like to call Shock Therapy. Now, for anybody new, the way that Shock Therapy works is we ask our guests a series of multiple choice questions. If they get the majority of the questions right, they will actually win a prize for one of our live viewers. Now, a little bit of a fly in the ointment is that we actually have two guests today. So today we're actually going to be having two winners. Each of you are going to be playing for a different live viewer.
Okay.
And Mr. Zulu, you are going to be playing for Benny Cavini.
Okay. Let's do this, Benny.
Oh, and Benny's very familiar with it. He knows it's shocking time. And Deonte, you are going to be playing for Shonda Crosby.
Okay. That's my mom. So.
Okay. Look how it worked out.
I did not know that. You're playing for your mom. That's.
I didn't even know she was on here. Hi, Mom.
Oh. And the prize will be a signed poster for the next NGW show, Forsaken, happening next weekend. Now, usually we ask 3 questions of each of our guests, but we have 2 of you, so we're going to have a total of 6 questions, and each of you are going to be taking turns answering the questions.
Right.
And we like to try to tailor our questions to our guests as much as possible. And both of you, in your fun fact, both mentioned music.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, what would be more fitting than to ask you both questions about St. Louis music icons?
Oh, snap. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and we will start with Mr. Zulu. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
And each of you just have to get 2 out of your 3 questions right to win that prize.
All right.
Your first question. Which legendary rock and roll pioneer from St. Louis gave the world hits like Johnny Be Good? Was it A, DJ Grandpa in the electric banjo, B, Sir Riffs-A-Lot of the round turntable, C, Chuck Berry, or D, Barry Chuck-A-Lot and the Duckwalkers?
What the hell? This is way too easy. It's Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry? And you are correct.
I don't know, that baby Chuck-A-Lot. They got some good hits.
All right, so you have 1 down. You just have to get 1 more to win that prize for Benny.
I got you, Benny.
For your first question, Deonte?
Oh, yep.
Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
He's sleeping.
Your first
No, I
question.
was waiting. I'm locked in.
Nope. What famous St. Louis rapper
Nelly.
made Hot in Here
Where
a
you gonna read it?
2000s anthem?
It's
Was it
Nelly.
A, MC Sweaty Pants, B, Nelly, C, Lil Thermostat, or D, Smelly with 1 L?
B, Nelly.
said B, Nelly.
Yes.
And
He said smelly.
you are correct. Of
You know,
course,
Don-
MC Sweaty Pants, Scott Cross's favorite artist.
Well, he actually won a rap battle against Donde. So,
All right. So each of you have one correct. Each of you just have to get one more correct to win a signed poster. Zulu, are you ready for question number 2?
I'm ready.
All right. Your second question. Which St. Louis hip-hop group featured Nelly before he went solo? Was it A, Little Gravy and DJ Funnel Cake? B, the Gateway Gas Station Poets? C, the Corn Dog Cartel? Or D, the St. Lunatics?
You know what? I think it was the Lunatics.
It was the Lunatics. Going with D.
Going with D.
Drop the corn
You
dog.
don't wanna-
And it is D, the St. Lunatics.
Told you, Benny, I got you.
you don't want to mess with that corn dog cartel. They're bad too.
No, that doesn't even sound good.
I know.
All right. Congratulations, Zulu. You have won that signed poster for Benny.
Thank
Deonte,
you.
are you ready for your second question?
I'm ready.
All right. Your second question. Which St. Louis native scored 80s hits like Tell It to My Heart? Was it A, Carol Karaoke and the Key Changers? D, Taylor Dane? C, DJ Hairspray Supreme? Or D, Aunt Rhonda from the Elks Lodge?
Now I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't know. But I'm just gonna say B. That
There you
sounds
go.
like a real person.
You don't know about DJ Hairspray?
Nah.
Rhonda?
Now, my Aunt Rhonda actually wrote that song, and she is from the Elks Lodge. So there is a lawsuit going on over that.
Oh.
Now you're full of it, Scott. All right, but you're going with B, Taylor Dane?
Yes.
And you are correct. So congratulations. Each of you got 2 questions right. So each of you have won signed posters.
Cool.
So,
Oh,
but we still do have one more question in the chamber for each of you.
that's cool. You can ask.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Zulu. Third and final question.
All right.
Which St. Louis musician's smooth vocals helped make Ride With Me a classic? Was it A, Big Louie and the Gas Station Gang? B, Murphy Lee? C, Sleepy McNapp and the Blanket Boys? Or D, MC Toasted Ravioli?
You know, St. Louis is known for the raviolis, but the answer is B, Murphy Lee.
Go with B, Murphy Lee, and you are correct, sir.
If you want to come and take a ride with me.
I say, seems like both of you are very well versed in St. Louis music legends, but Deonte still got one question left. Are you ready?
Throw it at me.
All right, your third and final question is, what St. Louis icon is often called the Queen of Rock and Roll? Was it A, Grandma Wiggles and her dancing catfish? B, Tina Turner? C, Betty from the Bowling Alley Band? Or D, DJ Hair Roller Deluxe?
Of course, Tina Turner.
You go with B, Tina Turner? And you are correct. Of course, Tina Turner was the queen.
Definitely
of
not
rock and roll.
Grandma Wiggles.
You know you grew up on the Wiggles, man. You've seen Grandma Wiggles.
She's no
I
rock and
don't
roll
even know what
artist.
Wiggles are.
You don't know the Wiggles?
No.
Oh,
But congratulations to Benny and Shonda. You have both won signed posters of NGW's next show. Oh, you guys really knocked it out of the park with that.
that was a
I say you
no-brainer.
both obviously know your St. Louis musical legends.
We do. Nobody's getting shocked here.
Benny's saying, I just yelled yes with that second question. Ariel will say, we just summoned a whole generation with that line. No, always respect for Queen of Rock and Roll. Oh, but I'm entirely certain that both of you are extremely excited for Saturday and probably still preparing which leads me to ask you, both of you have very different personalities. What do you do to get ready for a match?
I listen to music. Nothing gets me in the mood than music. Like that gets me ready for everything, for my day in general. So just playing some music before I get to the venue. Sometimes while I'm at the venue, yeah, that gets me ready.
I mean, as we get to the day of the show, you know, I specifically tailor my training towards the person that I am preparing to wrestle. If I know who I'm going to wrestle, I always meditate a little bit, pray. It's something me and Wilder both do before each and every one of our matches, and think about my family, my people, who I'm fighting for. That's how I get ready.
I will add, I have been praying more often before my matches, so I can agree with you on that.
Phoenix Quinn asking Deonte, what's your genre of choice for music?
I mean, I listen to everything. I can't call myself a hit maker and limit myself. I listen to all music. But mainly before matches is either metal or R&B. I know it's such a big difference, but they both get me in the mood. Sometimes pop, but it just depends. I'm very random. I don't really have a specific category. I just kind of play shuffle, and if it gets me in the mood, it gets me in the mood. If not, I just skip it.
Yeah, like Deonte, I listen to everything, to be honest. If I had to pick a genre that I listen to the most, though, it would probably be alternative. Specifically like 90s to early 2000s.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, there's a lot of matches that there are on the card for Saturday here, and I didn't pull the graphics for all of them, but we've got Slammer taking on Sean Blaze.
Number one, bro. Going for the Slammer World Order.
And
Sean
then
Blaze attacked me the last Arnold show, so I'm always rooting for Slammer.
Slammer is quite the personality. And
That's
Deonte,
true.
your tag team partner, Jamal Swag, is
Another
going to
fake
be in
champ.
action. He's going to be facing DK.
We're gonna try to get him a win this time.
Yeah, they're going to try. Yeah, DK's winning.
I trust in my partner, so
I teamed with DK before. I trust in DK. He's getting the job done.
And as you alluded earlier, Mr. Zulu, we're going to be having Andrew Wilder taking on Cayman.
I think Cayman's still reeling from our battle last month, so Wilder should have a little bit easier time fighting the demon.
No comment.
No comment. And then Jared Myers going to be the Butcher.
Yeah, but as I said earlier, my boy Jared, the marvelously deranged Green Devil, is bringing the Tony Costa Legacy Championship back home to the Dog Pound.
Butcher was my first match at MMWA, so I know just how tough he is. I know he's on his last run, so I know he's bringing all that he has. Jeremiah is a great talent, but I don't know. I got to give it to the Butcher for this one. He got something to prove.
He does. I mean, I respect Butcher, but he's not going out on his machete. Or maybe he is, because he's losing that title.
Jerry asking, will the Dog Pound be present for the MMWA Heavyweight Championship match?
When are they not present? They always find some way to slip in and put their paws on something.
I'm wondering why he's asking. He's not going to be present, so why does it matter?
And, of course, like Jerry said, what he feels is going to be the match of the night is going to be Jerry taking on, the King and Chaos, Ricky Cruz.
You should be worried about if the Brotherhood is going to be present during his match.
That should be a great match.
Oh, and Benny is actually rooting for Butcher here, saying, get a grave ready. Butcher will destroy him.
I agree, Benny.
No, we ain't worried.
But from top to bottom, it's going to be a heck of a show. I can tell you that much.
It is. It always is at South Broadway.
I'm excited. I keep telling you, Scott, you need to find a way to get out there.
If I can somehow get out of work without getting in trouble, I would love to, but unfortunately, not.
It's a good time.
One of these days, it's got to happen. You got to make it happen.
One of these days, hopefully soon, but not anytime soon, but hopefully maybe next year I can make it out to a couple shows.
That'd be cool.
So hopefully.
I'll hold you to it.
But we know you guys are going to be at the South Broadway Athletic Club this Saturday for MMWA. Where else would everybody be able to catch you after that?
So like I said earlier, right now, MMWA is currently my home. So I nowhere as of right now, but just stay tuned and you never know. Like I said, I'm ready to win some more gold. I'm ready to challenge myself further with new opponents. So just stay tuned if you want to see more of me.
Yeah, like I said, since I've made my return to wrestling in 2020, 2021, I've only been wrestling mainly for MMWA, CHWA, and PWE. But as I said earlier, 2026, Zulu's expanding, branching out, looking to wrestle everywhere. So you never know where you're going to see me.
Well, next weekend in Muskegon, Illinois, it's NGW's last show of the year. If you guys are available, come check out maybe some competition for you guys, maybe some new opponents. Maybe you guys like to get in the ring with him.
Unfortunately, I will be out of town next weekend, but I will take you up on that offer next year. Like I said, just send me the dates. We'll make something happen.
Oh yeah, it'd be great to see you guys over there. But
yes,
on Saturday, MMWA South Broadway Athletic Club. Get your tickets right now. MMWA Pro Wrestling.ticketleap.com. It's almost always a completely sold out show. So you're going to want to get your tickets now.
Yeah.
Or you'll have to pay more at the door.
True.
Yeah.
Be there. Be prepared.
Yeah, get your ticket early. Actually get a seat. There's a bunch of times where it's just standing room only.
Yeah. Sometimes there's no room to sit. So if you want to sit down and enjoy the show, get the tickets now.
Yeah, we have Just Savage in the chat saying it's always a great time at MMWA Professional Wrestling.
Damn right.
And probably the most undisputed statement of the night. But I want to thank you, gentlemen, again for joining us here tonight.
Thank you.
No, thank you for having us.
It's wonderful having you. I look forward to seeing you both on Saturday.
See you Saturday.
See you Saturday.
All right. Thank you again. Y'all have a good evening.
You too.
Thank you too. Bye.
Bye. You really need to get out there, Scott.
I'm going to try. Next year I get my vacation back, so I will have more vacation days, so I might have to take off a Saturday night and take that drive over there next year, but won't happen this year, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to go out there.
Yeah, but if you haven't already, make sure you get your tickets now this Saturday for MMWA Professional Wrestling at the South Broadway Athletic Club. And then, of course, next week, there's another show everybody can come to.
Oh, yeah. Forsaken's coming up next week.
Forsaken. NGW Forsaken at the Lou Civic Center in Muskegon, Illinois.
I mean, we've already got some matches announced. It's just I I think all the matches have been announced so far that we know of. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, you never know because
so.
you never know what's going to happen in NGW. But I think pretty much all the matches so far have been announced.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be having the chairman Curtis Payne taking on LVK.
Curtis Payne on here last week. Him and LVK got some issues, but it seems like this is going to be a walk in the park for Curtis Payne. But I don't think so. I mean, I think he's going to have a little fight with LVK because, LVK can hold himself in that ring.
And we're going to be seeing, your favorite person, the Disciple, taking on Reinar the Hooligan. And, we're running it back from last month because that match ended, after Manson just kind of would not stop beating on Reinar in the corner.
That doesn't surprise me with him losing control like that and not listening. There's been several times where it almost came to a disqualification with him not letting go because sometimes I had to force him off that hold because when he gets that crazy look in his eyes, it's just, but this one, I don't know what to expect of this one this time.
And then in a interesting turn of fate, we're going to be having Jerry Morgan and Sid Holland teaming up against the Grey Heathen Army, Dirk Coulthard and Rickser Wolfsbane.
Yeah, when Jerry Morgan had to pick a partner, person that called him, I was surprised on that one. Sid Holland accepting it to be Jerry Morgan's partner, but I mean, hopefully these two can coexist together to win over the Vikings. Because if they're successful, they get tag team title shots, right? Is that correct?
Yep.
So they gotta coexist this match.
Jerry just wants to get his hands on Tobias Storm. That's his goal.
After what happened at the last show, I mean, I see that happening because he's going to do everything he can to get his hands on Tobias Storm.
We're going to have Carter Riley and Tyrone Pearson teaming up against the Fam.
Yeah,
Riley, debuting last month.
Yeah. Kind of coming to Dexter Aid. Now he's got a match at NGW.
Against the Fam.
They're not the first ever 2-time NGW tag team champions for nothing.
No, and then now we got,
Oh yeah, this is going to be a little conflict for Benny because, he likes all of them. So it's like you can't pick either one. So it's like, who do you pick? Because he likes Sid, he likes Jerry.
Benny just hopes everybody's going to go out and have a good time. Man.
It's gonna be hard on this one. So.
And then, of course, we're going to have Lightning Division action with Shrapnel taking on Logan Ridge, taking on Preacher.
Why? I mean, I know we had to get there some point, but and why did we have a Savage count? What is up with that? So
I
now
don't know, Scott.
So now we have 2 words we can't say? Why did that income pop up last week?
I don't know. I just kind of have to roll with it.
What is going on? I don't like this. I'm hearing stuff. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like when I'm hearing noises outside that I don't know what it is. Okay. I think we're good. I'm hoping
you think you're good now.
I'm hoping it's Deonte out there digging for dinosaur bones again. I just bury a bunch of chicken bones in the yard and I make him dig them up. And he thinks they're dinosaur bones. He's been trying to put a dinosaur together for months.
Why would you be out there trying to put? I just can't tell with him. But of course, the main event that we're going to be having is going to be the 3 stages of Hell match.
Man.
We have Chris Cade and the King of Chaos, Ricky Cruz, Dexter Roswell, and Playboy Double H, the current reigning defending NGW champion.
I mean, this match is just, I don't even know what to say about this match. This match is going to be brutal in every way, shape, or form. I mean, champion has
It's not going to be brutal. It's just going to be absolutely savage.
Why do you keep doing that? You just had to pinpoint that in, huh? Just had to say it. What happens when we say 3?
I don't know.
Did you guys get to 3 last
You
week?
just said 3.
No, I just said 3, but I said what happens.
Right. I mean, 3 is the okay word. The word that you can't say is either preacher.
Okay. That was not the word I was expecting you to say.
Okay.
I was expecting you to say savage.
Are always.
Okay, we're going to have to start coming up with code words where we can't say these words anymore because now we're saying different words now. I don't know what's going on. I don't like it. Okay. Anyways, moving on.
3 stages of hell, man.
I mean, it's just...
First fall, no DQ. Second fall, submission. And final is going to be a ladder match.
Yes.
And Scott is going to miss it.
I'm glad that I'm not refereeing anymore, so I don't have
I'm not, Scott. I miss you.
I know, but, I'm glad I don't have to be a part of this 3 stages of hell because I don't know what to expect in this match.
I don't think anybody does. You
think of all the people that are in this match. You got Chris Cade, Dexter Roswell, Ricky Cruz, Playboy Deadweights. They all have it out for each other one way, shape, or form. And now with this NGW heavyweight title on the line, it's going to even make it more because they all want to be champions. So it's going to be...
All right. So we got Dardar very adamantly in the chat here saying no to this match.
She's the one who asked for this match, I think.
No, she's not. But Okay, so Dardar, I think you're missing. Like, let me explain. So, from a photographer's point of view, this match has the potential of ending with an amazing shot of Playboy standing on the ladder with everybody else down below him on the mat with him holding that title high. Don't you want to see that picture? Scott, do you want to see that picture?
I don't know. I mean, I know Playboy does.
See, I turned her around.
Yeah, see?
Now she's down for this match.
But wouldn't that be better if that holding that title up would be it could be Playboy. Like I said, so basically it's going to be the first fall is no disqualification. So that is perfect for PYT because they can use their creative tactics how they want, and there's nothing nobody can do to stop it. Then that falls into the second fall, which submission. Not to say, but certain people are more of a technical wrestler than certain people.
But Playboy has a devastating figure 4 leg lock.
He does. Like I said, the people that are more technical, this is going to benefit them. But then the ladder match at the end, that's going to be chaos.
It will. There's no doubt about it.
to survive, the first fall, whatever goes in the no DQ part, to survive a submission match, and then have to climb a ladder to win the title after being through those brutal 2 pinfalls. It's going to take everything they have just to get up that ladder.
Yeah.
Either way, it's going to be a phenomenal match, because I know with the competitors of the match, I know they're going to do everything they can to win that title.
But no, this Saturday is going to be a phenomenal night at MMWA
Yes.
Wrestling. Next Saturday is going to be a phenomenal night at NGW and Mascuda.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the next Saturday is going to be a phenomenal night at IWA Productions out in Mount Vernon.
And I'll actually be there for that one. I'm hoping.
For the Paint the Town Pink show.
Hoping to be there on that show. Hoping.
Oh, I hope we'll see you there, Scott.
I'm hoping too.
And I hope to see everybody who's watching us here tonight at all 3 of those shows.
Yes.
But I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. Make sure you give us a top rope elbow drop on that like button, share, subscribe, everything. And we'll see you this weekend. We'll see you next week. Y'all have a good one.